Oladipo guarded by Hill at the feet of Sabonis. Driving is Young, and Young gives Indiana a 5. Loose ball picked up, Bogdanovich.
Yes, but Sabonis got his hands on it. And the Pacers are getting out and running.
Arian Giant as Bogdanovich gets inside, missed it. Sabonis puts it in. It's a 9-0 lead.
Or back the other way. You have Bogdanovich.
Spins
nice
against
defense.
Sabonis.
Yeah, but solid defense.
And Randolph with the...
For that, he said no, he plays basketball the right way. He sets good screens, and normally he makes good passes like that as well.
He's got 3 former Wildcats on the floor right now. That's Fox. Missed it. Young run down by Bojan Bogdanovich. He's going to take it right at his namesake and score.
It's like, oh, this is pretty special here.
Fox leads it off for Kufis, and Kufis scores. With all the broadcasters tonight before the game, good Q&A session to be able to talk to them about what they...
That we explain that to the audience. And that's what the officials want to make sure that everybody gets correct. That's interesting to see another one go in. Lance's challenge, and a lot of people have it.
Fox has come off the bench to score his first points. And now Corey Joseph, a mid-range jumper.
Got to get to it right away.
Oladipo right to the rim. Has Stevenson and Jefferson. Al has 2 fouls. They run the pick and roll. Fox finds it to the wing.
Jefferson was in great position.
5 straight points for Sacramento.
Right there.
As Leaf hit. Turner's been out as well. So Leaf is factored into that second unit. Fox.
He's just looking. It still was a heck of a play. He shot that going off the wrong leg. I mean, he missed it, but you can see he's done it before.
Richardson, Young Kings team. They have 5 rookies and 4 second-year players. One of their veterans is Kufis.
That to be a positive play for Lance. I know he thinks he can take him. I know this.
Jefferson ducks under Kufis 3 times in the first 6 games this year.
I mean, you can't find many people that can, keep him going.
Darren Collison has come
Hello,
back
that ball, he passed it between the legs of Josh Jackson.
All of last year, his rookie season in Oklahoma City.
Shot clock.
And George Hill scores.
Inside of Zach.
Zebo, as he's known, with a left hand.
Well, but that's one of the reasons why they made the change, just to get him back.
Sabonis has his 10th rebound.
Yeah, that's got to go up, though. Yeah. Sabonis got it. That's a shot never got to the rim.
Just took it right away from Randolph. Here's Bogdanovich in front of the Pacers bench, and Bojan Collison, and he will race to the basket and miss the layup, but Young got it. It's a 20-point. Sabonis on the baseline, in trouble, shot clock at 2, and Oladipo. We're hoping you wouldn't have a little bit of a hangover after a Sunday come-from-behind win against the Spurs, but what we...
Got plenty of time. He'll set a score. He rejected it.
Bogdanovich.
What you have when you have youth, you have inconsistency with it. Back cut again.
And here's Oladipo.
It's the same read. Bogdanovich, they're going to be close to a shot clock violation. That's all right. He makes the shot, but the defense was right. He had to shoot a challenge 3 to make it.
Bogdanovich is 3rd of the year, and that's with 30 paint points.
Good read. Patience was...
Brooklyn, he ended last season with the Wizards in Washington. George Hill drives it over Sabonis and scores.
Almost gave up another one.
And Oladipo finds Bogdanovich. He found him a couple of times for 3s in the first half. And Thad Young, Boston. And George Hill, 2nd time we've seen him do that tonight.
Bird had the team, and they were doing all the good things and getting to the NBA championship.
Rifle pass inside to Randolph, and Randolph scores from George. 5 of 10 from long distance in the first half. Shooting 42% in their last 3, and George
just didn't allow the veterans to do that in the first half.
Inside
He's got to shoot
Sabonis.
And he had to shoot it.
Wally Stein. Nice jump shot. Pacers had a 28-point lead. Bogdanovich has that blocked. We're almost halfway through, and Hield gets the basket. Just his pursuing it, but Randolph tips it in.
This is the thing he's done all of his career. able to get those soft hands on
23-point lead.
Or partially because their defense has been, I think, solid.
Shot clock down to 8. Joseph against Fox. Inside to Jefferson. Blocked by Kufis. Randolph again. Same place he just hit the shot. Drives on Young. And 2 more for Zach Randolph. Jefferson.
Boy, I was glad to see that go in.
Cleveland, the first of 3 on the road. Tomorrow at 6:30, our next edition of Indiana Members Credit. You do tomorrow night when we head to Cleveland.
Well, watching Pacers do what they've been doing fairly consistently and being solid. He got in a hurry. He really did, because he thought the shot was going to be blocked, and he couldn't figure out what hand he wanted to shoot it with. That's
like to not have to bring your starters back.
That's what he was thinking. I really believe that's what he was thinking.
And Quinn's right. Pacers number 5 in pace, averaging 105 possessions per game. As Jack's man, they scored the game's first 9. Led 24-13 after a quarter by as many as 25, and that's Joseph. Corey Joseph and Stevenson manning the backcourt with Joe Young. And that's knocked away by Jefferson.
He's been strong. And Jefferson has been very consistent.
And now a step back jumper. Stevenson 9 on this Halloween night. Trying to close it out ahead of the game with the Cavaliers tomorrow. And that was Stevenson just at the feet of Jefferson. And
that was one of those, they do not call that a kick. If you see a kicking action and the ball hits your foot, they're calling that.
Point and 8 rebound effort. Labissiere, nice move. And Cousins in his return to Sacramento last week when he had a 40-point, 20 rebounds to a career-high night for Domas Sabonis, already his 4th double-double of the year, and
there for that.
16 rebounds for Sabonis. Down to the baseline is Leaf, and Leaf
there wasn't an opportunity for him to lead last year. Now there is, and he's really taking advantage of it.
And again, Ike Anigbogu in for the first time. He was TJ Leaf's teammate last year at UCLA, and for a third. They rested George Hill the other night. The Pacers did not get the rebound, and Fox makes them pay. For Indiana, 3 minutes to play. They've led by as many as 28. That was blocked. Anigbogu now has a 3 record. The Cavaliers have lost 3 straight. They are 3-4. Mason.
Post up, so he actually was being moved off his spot, and that's just not something he's comfortable with.
And all Pacers tonight. They have not trailed. Coming up, our AndyMoore.com Pacers Live post-game show, and there's Papagiannis. I heard Jeremiah Johnson talk about it, and Popeye Jones about winning the second half, play the second half like it's 0-0. Anigbogu with Wilkins and Poitras for 3.
Get it to Ike, and Ike couldn't handle Papagiannis, and the ball came back to him.
Quinn, remember the game last year, late in the year?
By the way, Darren Fox, the guy we started talking about,
yeah.
I know he's not a Pacer. Darren Fox can play.
At Cleveland. And Poitras for 8.
And the entire bench was up. Victor, all of them are up.
A Pacers win. They'll move to 3-1 at Bankers Life Fieldhouse. And that will do it as Poitras with a couple of threes.